How long have we been walking for? We're getting closer to the stairs, surveying the area all the while we cautiously approach them. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it could be just some random struggler. Luckily, we managed to reach the first step without a hitch. From there, we look upstairs. Also, technically, you can like run upstairs. Yeah, it's like more tiring and stuff, but technically you could and then run down if something appears behind you. The stairs extend from the large landing in the middle of the air. On further examination, there are other sets of stairs. On further examination, there are other sets of stairs, and they look to be supporting the landing as if they were table legs. She fearfully touches the stairs. They appear to be firm and won't collapse under our weight. Okay, there's nothing stranger than this, but this ward was strange to begin with. No use hesitating this late in the game. Urea? I will go check it out first. You wait down here. I'm only going to go part way and then come back right down. She tightly clings to my arm. Okay. Uraya. I mean, technically she could be like, you know, attacked by one of those creatures. Like, I still don't think they are hostile, but who knows, you know. There's some truth in what she says. We have no idea what awaits us up there, so staying together would be safer. Alright, I'll go in front, you will follow behind me. We begin ascending the stairs, but this is pretty tough. Okay, we're going to have to carry her. Okay, she's going to have another episode. Oh. Thinking about it, I've never had to climb this many steps at the time before. The staircase stretches high into the sky while drawing out a gentle curve. I wonder how many floors in a building this would be equivalent to. Huh? Yeah, you couldn't see it from below, but above that we saw as a tabletop is a smaller platform. I mean, do you mean this one? You saw this one. Was there something above it? I think so. I don't remember now. So this structure has multiple levels. It's going to be a pain walking up all the stairs, but I'm guessing that there's something there. I just get to the landing and take a break. Yeah. You have levels to this. Oh wow, that's actually like... Okay, so this is like inside. And now we have like levitating stairs. Okay, interesting. We finally managed to reach the landing, however there's nothing here. From there, there's only one set of stairs. Let's go up. One solitary staircase reaching high above us. Let's go after taking a quick breather. Oh, okay. So you're not... I mean, you cannot get tired here, right? You can't really get tired here, so wait, I just realized. Wait a second. It's pretty tough. Okay, but he didn't said he's tired. Okay. Yeah, having something tough is not the same as like being tired. Yeah, okay. It's just hard to walk. Okay. Yeah, like you can just keep going if you don't lose your stamina or anything in this world. So yeah. Like, Neko have a point here. The sooner we reach the top, the better. Yeah, exactly. I guess you're right. And also, the sooner we go there, and if there's nothing up there, we can, like, go down sooner as well, instead of, like, waiting for, like, the whole night on the up there, without, like, any way of escaping. If something, like, goes up. I guess you're right. We could probably rest on the stairs if we got tired anyway. But you can't get tired here. Coming to that conclusion, we walk towards the new set of stairs. Furuya follows behind me. And then... Oh. Oh! Oh! Oh, that's new. That's hostile. Yep, okay, that's hostile. And this just materialized. Okay, that's a problem. Okay, that is a problem. An unfamiliar creature appears before our eyes. We have like a guardian of the tower or something. No, it's a monster. Its forelimbs are thick and its skin is peculiar color. It emits a frightening cry. Wait, what was that? The beast, which materialized out of thin air, blocks our way to the staircase leading up. As if they were trying to prevent us from going there. I think I can increase the music audio, probably. I will do this for the next episodes, probably. I will just increase audio a little bit. Don't want to do this like that late in the game. In the episode. Actually, maybe not. Characters are like roughly a little bit higher pitch. Maybe not, okay. Sorry, I sometimes keep wondering about audio. That's just my thing. As if they were trying to prevent us from going there. With Furuya hiding behind my back, we inch backwards. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like the sharpest tool in the shed. Our staring contest continues for several seconds. Okay, it's on fire now. Great. I thought like it may not attack if we don't approach. Something like that, you know? Like it will get hostile if we approach the stairs, but no. But suddenly, fire sprues from its mouth. Okay then. Run away. We run in opposite directions to dodge it. The fire barely grazes our skin, but... Oh, it's an illusion. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so we have PTSD. So, indeed, it's not hot at all. So this is very similar to the mirror. Like, it read like a Michiru mind or something, and created fire, because this is what he's most afraid of. But, yeah. At some point in time, my legs had stopped listening to me, and I was on the floor. Furuya runs up to me. The monster continues shooting fire every which way all the while. They seem like regular flames, but they are not hot to the touch. The flames, they illuminate Furuya red. Oh wow, and he's getting another PTSD, like additional layer. Like he see another person being in flames. Ooh, and he probably saw his like parents burning down. Ooh, wow, this is getting like really heavy from time to time. The fire is the same as that time. Ooh, backstory. I got chills. Burning. Flames sleep and dance around the house. Dad, Mom, Michiru. Wait, what? Oh, it's someone calling Michiru. Okay, so like Mom and Dad probably were burning and they like pushed him away from flames or something and they died, but he survived. Okay. Oni-chan. Oh, wait. Oh, he had brother. Oni-chan ran away. So his brother also burned. So either parents or his brother saved him. So Michiru could survive. Yeah, god damn it. Wow. Holy crap. The fire. Joe, what? The next thing I know, both Furuya and I are surrounded by the flames. Oh, okay. Huh. So he had brother. Okay, illusion stopped. Oh, we're back on stairs. Did she drag us? Oh, wow, nice. She dragged us down on the stairs, so we'll be out of the flames. Good job, Neko. Opening my eyes, I see Furuya peering at me, worry written all over her face. Yeah, she saved us. We would be unable to move there. Furuya? I'm clueless as what happened. What happened? I believe I was unable to move, and we took a direct hit from the monster attack. Yeah. Where are we? Oh, never mind. I thought like you actually pulled us out. Okay. Okay, never mind then. But still interesting, we got teleported out. Huh. Well, I energetically summarized the current situation. It seems like we're actually free of injuries. Even though there were so many flames. No, before I know it, I'm embracing her. Thank God you're safe. Yeah, holy shit, like his PTSD is so hard. Ooh. I mean, like his whole family burned and they like saved him or something as well. Like they pushed him probably away from flames. Maybe his brother pushed him away from flames. My body acted without thinking. I'm simply overcome with relief. I'm relieved that she's lively and unharmed. Yeah, and she have no idea what's happening. Like, as strange as it may be, I kinda like this contrast. That she have no idea what's happening, and in her mind it's like totally like different situation. Some may say that this is annoying. I find it like kinda normal in her case, because like she's like so over the heels for him, and she doesn't really know what flames means for Michiru and stuff. So yeah. No, he's not going to kiss you. No. Of course he wouldn't mind. Oh, her eyes are wide from first being suddenly embraced and now being suddenly pushed away. Oh, I feel bad for what I did, but it's nothing compared to what I'm currently experiencing. Gah. Those flames were fake. They weren't hot, so they weren't harmful. However, the flames themselves don't sit well with me. Oh yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I vividly recall the horror and discomfort that been engraved into my mind. It's hot that hurts. The sensation of my skin burning, coupled with the repulsive smell. Ooh. Contrary to my wishes, my body reacts with a surge of nausea. I can't even utter a single word. I hold up a hand, telling Furuya to stay away, despite her wanting to rush up to me. So I forgot to check something. Is this the correct microphone? Please be correct one. Yeah, okay, it's correct one. Her normally spirited face goes pale as she watches. Yeah, okay. Now Neko, serious mode. Now you see something is actually wrong. Yeah, he's like hyperventilating now. As I try to suppress the unending waves of nausea, I have my back turned to Furuya. Even so, I can tell that she's at a loss for what to do. For some time, I keep my back towards her. Yeah. To be honest, out of like everyone that we've seen so far, Furuya learns the most about Michiru for now. Like, no one really seen him in that vulnerable state before. My stomach feels like it's being squeezed. My nausea has finally subsided, but I still can't settle down. I mean, he's been kind like weakened and like terrified of flames from the mirror as well, but it was not like this, and it was just for a second there, and that was quickly dealt with by Ushio. So yeah, Neko getting to know us very well, comparing to other characters for now. My nausea has finally subsided, but I still can't settle down. Furia looks at me anxiously as I'm sitting down on the steps. I'm not surprised that she's shocked, or even if she is grossed out for the matter. Sarah'll be fine in a little while. Just give me a few minutes. Sorry. She sits down beside me. She stays silent. I'm not in the mood to talk right now, so that really helps. I unconsciously rub my chest. I still feel terrible. Huh? But these stairs are narrow, and there are monsters at the top. She supports my upper body and puts my head down onto her lap. Aww. Aww. That's nice. Very thoughtful of you. Yeah, she looks good. Yeah, that must be very calming for Michiru as well. Like, you have like Sky, you have her, and yeah. I don't remember flames at all now. That's what people call a lap pillow. It's certainly more relaxing than sitting, but this is really okay with her. Oh, believe me, it is. Aww. I see. Yeah, this dust feels nice. Thanks. I close my eyes. It's warm. I can feel the heat emanating from her body. It's as if it were washing away everything that makes me feel awful. Yeah. Yeah, Neko can be serious. When she like figured out now that something's actually wrong. She's just been like so over the heels. Yeah, see? She understands. I knew she's not going to be like that all the time. Like sooner or later she would like actually figure it out that something's wrong and she will get a bit more serious. That's cool. That's very nice. I like it. Yeah. Yeah. That was just your delusion, like, all of you are just humans here. And you have your struggles. Oh, she's crying now, yeah. Warm drops suddenly fall on my face. It's draining. My eyes reflexively spring open. Yeah. Now she's feeling bad of, like, not seeing it earlier. Tears are overflowing from her eyes. That's what I felt. She may be a student of the Night Realm, but she's still a normal girl. Seeing me in that state must be disturbed her quite a bit. And that's on top of being thrown into the bizarre world. I came here in order to save her, but I gave her something else to worry about. Sorry. I reach out and wipe away her tears with my finger. I'm sure seeing me like that was quite shocking. I feel a lot better now, so it's okay. She just shakes her head. I mean, it is the kind of person that he is, that he would help you. But yeah, like, you took it for granted and like, you were like having fun and stuff despite of everything. I like her character development in this. This is very nice. That we could see her like goofy, unthinking, and like very carefree personality just changing like that, showing us that she can actually like, you know, get serious and understand. Okay. She grew. Well, most people wouldn't get as sick as I did. I'm abnormal. I can't really blame you for being surprised. Stop crying already. I'm not that attached to these characters yet, but it makes me sad. God damn it. It kinda gets me like a little bit teary now, because like, I can't handle crying scenes. God damn it. Even though I'm not yet that attached to these characters, it still pains me. Don't make me cry that early and not in this situation, please. Her tears continue to fall. I am in the same boat. What happens earlier was something personal, and it has nothing to do with her. She'd better off not knowing the details. But if I keep convincing her like this, I feel bad not telling her. I already said that there's no need to cry. Wiping away her tears with her hands, she stares at me intently, full of concern. I'm probably going to separate these episodes into, like, this recording session, basically, into two. Like, I think, like, I'm going to leave the tower stuff for the separate episode, we'll see. I'm fine now, I'm feeling a lot better. Yeah. Getting up from her lap, I sit back down on the steps. I express my gratitude to her. Yeah, now the problem is, how do we pass the monster up there? If it's going to keep using fire, then we have to somehow overcome our trauma. How are we supposed to do that? I don't think like we can overcome it just like that. I mean, technically we can have a scenario where like Michiru is like going to be, if I don't do anything, Furuya is going to die. So I have to like get my shit together. Maybe that's what we're going for. And this is going to be the part where he actually overcome his past. At least to some degree. I express my gratitude to her. Thanks for that, it was a great help. She smiles, probably out of relief. She's probably still curious about what happened. Her hands wraps and at the streaks of tears on her face. About my parents. Oh yeah, he's going to tell her. At least like, maybe not details, but at least some. They died in a fire, yeah. I was there when it happened, when I almost died myself because all of that. I'm not good with fire, yeah. Didn't mention his brother though. I mean, she didn't ask for brother, she asked for parents before. I mean, there's no reason for Michiru like bring up his brother as well into this conversation, I would assume, because this is just adding salt to the wound. He's just basically answering her question from before and giving a context. The flames this time were fake. It had no heat, nor that wrenched smell. It only looked the same. However, it seems like that was still enough to trigger a reaction from my memories. Memories of the day. Even though I'm telling you all this, I'm making you worry about me, and I caused you so much trouble just now. It's fine. Besides, I figured that I'd have to deal with the fear of mine sometime soon. Yeah. I need to shape up. I muttered this softly, so that Furia doesn't hear. For her sake. For her sake, I came to the school. Acting like this is out of question. Okay, wait, what? Wait a second. Wait, what do you mean? For her sake. For her sake, I came to the school. Wait, what? I'm confused. Is it some backstory slash lore drop suddenly that we don't know? Did you knew Neko from before? Somehow, and you just acting like you never saw her? Why you say that for her sake you came to the school? I'm confused. Am I understanding this correctly or not? Let me know in the comments. Maybe I just misunderstand the, English sentence here. For her sake. For her sake I came to the school. Actually, maybe don't tell me in the comments, depending if this is a spoiler or not. I assume it could be also that he's talking about someone else, like for her sake, as like someone from his past. He came to this school because of someone from his past. Maybe his mother wanted him to go to the school or something, and he's went here for her sake. Maybe he's not talking about Furuya here. Because, he's muttering this, so she couldn't hear it. Maybe he's talking about her. I'm so curious. Don't spoiler me, but maybe I'm just like misunderstanding something. I don't know. Anyway, I mean, comments are yours. Like, do whatever. Just avoid spoilers. I think like it's out of question. I'm very curious who he meant. It didn't explicitly say that he means Neko, so it might be someone from his past. He came to the school for someone's sake, someone else's sake. Very curious. Is this person in the school already? Or maybe he... Huh. Also... Wait, this is weird in general. It's not just for her sake, it's weird. I came to the school for her sake is weird in general. Because in the beginning of the game, he got this letter to attend the school and it was a surprise to him. Like, hey, like, I got the invitation for the school for whatever reasons, like, what? And we had like blue birds stuff coming out. And now he's like... It was not a surprise to me. I came here deliberately for her sake. This is weird. Huh. It doesn't fit up together, the beginning of the game and what he's saying here. Ah. Okay, let's just continue. I will keep that in mind just in case, because it's weird information. Unless I just overcooked something. I usually overcook things. Sorry about that. Alright, let's go then. Standing up, I take a good look at the landing. I can still sense the presence of the fire-breathing beasts. Unless we can defeat that monster, we won't be able to go on the foot ramp.
でも危ないよ。
Still, doesn't feel like it's guarding something important, for example the exit.
わかりました。
Okay. Wow, that sparked up her confidence really fast. What? You sure are excited?
私が一人で行って何とかしてきます。あの炎、
Oh wow.
実際は熱くもなんともないから。
Okay.
なんかこう、あの怪獣の気をそら。
Her tone of voice betrays her enthusiasm, but despite her seriousness, I can't help but find it comical. Hey, come on now, you're going to deal with it by yourself. I'm not that much of the loser. I give her a light flick on the forehead. Ah, that's good.
古賀くん、少し元気が出たみたい。
Is this the time to be laughing? Anyway, we'll go together, the two of us. Okay. Huh, doesn't look like it's going to be moving away anytime soon. Okay, so let's see, rounds 2 against the flaming beast.
そうですね。
Finding ourselves on the stairs, watch the landing by picking our heads out. But still here, huh? The monster wanders around the area in the front of the stairs, leading further upwards, blocking our way. I wonder if, like, he can spit flames just because of Michiru, or this beast literally just can spit imaginary fire. I'm very curious. Like, it will make sense, like, if he can, like, for example, read minds. I mean, it have, like, this, like, weird crystal on the head. Like, it can read Michiru mind and it starts spitting fire. That would be cool. I don't see, like, why would it spit just randomly imaginary fire otherwise. Like, anyone could deal with this then. Like, when they figured out, like, the fire is not hot and stuff, then they could just ignore it. Yeah.
なんだろう。万人とかなのかな。
Yeah, that's what we figured out, right? Something like upstairs. I really wish it gave a quiz instead. It's much larger than I am. Attacking it probably wouldn't be effective. Could we attract its attention somehow? No, we don't have anything on us that we could use for that. Well, one of you will have to be a bait. To begin with, if it starts spewing fire again, for a aside, I'll be completely incapacitated. Yep. Huh.
どうしたの？
Look over there. Isn't there some sort of button beside the stairs? Okay.
ー、
Sure, let's click it.
あ、
I wonder what it is. It looks like one of the school fire alarms. Okay.
横に何か書いてあるみたい。
I squint my eyes. Emergency button. Emergency stop, okay. Is this going to, like, sprinkle water? What is this world? Where are they? Like, what is this?
ボタン？
Emergency stop button, or maybe it's stopping the monster itself. For what? Furay and I exchange glances. It says stop, and the only thing moving here is...
だけ。
Yeah, okay. Huh. So maybe all we have to do is to click it. So we just take Furoya and tell her to click the button because she's immune basically to this imaginary fire. Like, anyone is immune to this fire outside of Michiru. We take another look at the beast. Could it be that it's just a robot of some sort?
わかりました。押してくる。
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She springs up. Huh? Just like that. Okay. Wait. She dashes off before I can stop her. Hey, that was totally unexpected. I mean, she knows she can, like, the fire is not real, so she can just dash through it. However, attacking head-on was thoughtless. The monster instantly noticed Fury and turns towards her. Unless it can, like, actually physically attack a person, then yeah, that's a problem. Because she will not be able to avoid avoid that. And then it shoots a fire from its mouth. Okay, so imaginary fire, that's fine. Jesus. Okay, that was just first, like, scream reaction, like, on impulse, basically. Because you just suddenly burst in fire. But then, like, in the next second you realize it's not hot or anything. Broya? Fear runs through my body. Her body is engulfed in flames. However, the next moment her body vanishes amidst amidst the fire. She's gone. Wait, what? Okay. I heard the voice coming from below. Oh, she got teleported back. Oh, that's how it works. Okay, I see. Quickly turn around. I see her racing up the stairs. Okay, I understand now. So this fire is fake, but it works basically the same as the real one. Like, you get engulfed in fire, imaginary fire, but if you, like, would burn down, basically you would die in real fire. This fire instead teleporting you down downstairs. So it's not killing you, it's like teleporting you the moment you would die. Something like that. Okay, so that's way more thoughtful than I thought. Okay. This is very interesting, like, system they have here. They basically have a spawn system. This is like a video game. I quickly turn around, I see her racing up the stairs. Yeah, seems like it. I see. The same thing happened earlier. I mean, you were the only one who was there. Yeah, that's plain as day now. I think like the only like way of like doing this is to Michiru go first. So he will take the fire head on, he's going to have to deal with his trauma, and in the meantime, Furuya going to just sprint towards the button. Like, Michiru is useless with the fire, so he may as well be a bait at this point. And let her click the button. Yeah, that's plain as day now. Which means it'll be impossible to do this alone. Yep. She says that as if she reads my mind. Not gonna work. Not gonna work. He gonna see the fire and he's going to stop moving. It have to be other way around. But I can't have you... What do you mean you are more suited for the job? Koga's not going to move when he sees fire. Huh? Okay. I mean, I see her point, but at the same time, Koga will not move. I mean, this is kind of a way to like making him deal with his PTSD as well. Like, it's not like he's like in direct contact with this fire, so him seeing fire somewhere else will be less traumatic, but on the other hand, he's going to see someone else burning, so it's plenty traumatic. I don't know what they should do. I still lean into the thought that Koga should be the bait, actually, in this one. On the other hand, if Neko is the bait, then Koga may be... you know, developing like the part of his character that is like, if I don't move, she's going to die again. Basically. So I will have to move in order to save her. So trigger this kind of response. Okay, that can work. Okay, sure. Because for him, like, this fire is very real. For him. So he will see her like dying each time, basically. In his eyes. So he will have enough of this. He will try to save her. Even though nothing wrong is happening with her. But yeah, anyway. I see the point of this now. Furuya? Yeah. I guess.
やっぱり私一人で何とかして。
Wonder which way they're going to do. It's like Neko going to be a bait, or we're going with Koga being the bait because he cannot move. Wonder which one. No. Well, I appreciate the sentiment, I reject their proposal. Although the fire is fake, being surrounded by it should still be scary. However, it's undoubtedly fake. Like what the mirror I encountered when I first arrived at the school showed. It's merely an illusion. I guess that's a perfect opportunity. Optimistically speaking, there's no monster more suitable to help me get over my fear. Okay, so he's going to be a bait. So he's going this direction. I mean, both would be fine in order to like overcome his trauma from one or other perspective. And they decided on this one. Sure. Perfectly fine. As a guy, it's shameful for me, of me to leave the role of decoy to Furuya, but it really isn't the time for me to worry about losing face. Right then, you attract attention, we'll go press the button. Okay, never mind, he actually goes with this. I thought like he's going to be a decoy, because he said no. I reject the proposal. Oh, he rejected the proposal of doing it by herself, alone. Okay, I see. Okay. My bad. My mistake on reading. I get now. Okay. So they're doing this. Like, he's going to try to move because he doesn't want her to be scared anymore. Or die. No need to be so worked up. As you said before, we can just keep trying over and over again. We'll deal with it when the time comes. If I feel sick again, I'm counting on you to give me another lap pillow. Nice. Okay. So, how many tries are we going to have? We then proceed to polish the plan. Furuya will first dash off, and I will run in the opposite direction, heading for the button. The key is slightly different. The key is the slight difference in timing of when we run in. Of course, if I end up petrified from the monster's fire, then the strategy will fail. Yep, pretty much. That's what I was saying. Like, he will be unable to move probably for the first few tries. The biggest question is how long I'll be able to act normally. Yeah, I'll be fine. You will make me depressed about how useless I am if you worry so much. Sadly, you are infinitely more reliable than I am right now. Before putting the plan into action, I want to know how quickly it moves and how much time we have before it starts spitting out fire, but in any case, we'll figure that out if we end up failing. All that's left is to mentally prepare myself. Okay, ready? We adopt stances to ensure that we'll each be able to immediately dash off. Furuya glances at me, nods, and starts running. The monster reacts to her voice and turns to face her. Now, it's my turn to act. I have no time to waste thinking twice about this. Partially out of desperation, I run with all my might. Okay. Let's see. Yep. Furuya once again disappears amidst the flames before my eyes. That fire is fake. Furuya is unharmed. More importantly, I have to keep moving. Okay, we doing this. Okay. I run behind the fire-breathing monster. Rushing over the button, I slam it hard. Oh, first try. How's that? Turning around, the beast abruptly stops moving. Did that work? Oh, that was easy. Okay, I felt like they will have to like do this like several times. And we will have like some kind of like time skip basically. Or like montage really quick. Okay, well, that was easier than I thought. It gradually vanishes into thin air. In the end, I still don't know if it was a mirage like what a mirror produced or if it wasn't. Well, it may have looked like the ferocious fire-breathing beast. It doesn't seem like it was meant to injure anyone. I see Furuya at the bottom of the stairs. She was teleported back down after being engulfed in flames. It disappeared just now. It looks like it really was the button to stop it. Okay. Yeah, we did.
やったー。どさくさに紛れてまた古賀君と手をつないじゃったよ。
Of course, she's still back to her like little quirk she have. Taking my hands, she leaps up in the joy. I'm half overcome by that sense of accomplishment and half relieved that I didn't have to take on the direct heat from the fire.
これが停止ボタンなんだ。
She goes up to it and stares intently. What's wrong? Okay. Tilting her head, she makes a puzzled expression. Okay.
ここボタンの周りちょっとへっこんでるね。
Okay, sure. Why not? It's as she says. There's an indent as if to fit the cover. Huh. Looking around carefully, I find something on the floor at the bottom of the second flight of stairs. I approach it and pick it up. It's colorless cover plate. It's something so practical that doesn't really seem to fit this world. Okay. Is this supposed to go on top? Lifting it up with the emergency stop button makes a soft click, and it fits on like a glove. It makes sense. It's only for emergency situations, so there's a cover to prevent it from being accidentally pressed. Okay, so does that mean someone else was here before and took the cover out? And then they resigned because they couldn't, like, get to it again or something? Why the cover was outside? Why would you put the cover on it? Like, why? What if this beast, like, shows up again? You will have to, like, take off the cover and then click the button. Just leave it be. Like, why? Why are you doing this to yourself? It was extremely fortunate for us that it fell off, but...
ちょっと待ってね。もしかしてあれまさか。
Okay, what do you say? Huh? Out of blue, Furia dashes off the stairs leading back down. I hurriedly chase after her. Okay. Halfway down the stairs, she stops descending while looking at the side wall. What? There lies a cover plate, similar to the one I replaced on the emergency stop button, except a little smaller. Wait, what? Why? Slowly reaching out her hand, she takes it off and makes a popping sound. It reveals another emergency button. Wait, you could click it like on the bottom of stairs so this monster would not show up? What? Here in the side wall of the stairs is another emergency stop button.
最初見た時なんか気になるなって思ってたのに。
And you didn't mention it. Great. I didn't notice it at all.
これは古賀君は背が高いからだよ。
Do you think this would have stopped that monster as well?
もしそうだったら。
Yeah. It was right under our noses. What a perfect opportunity to use that expression. Well, we did manage to stop it in the end, so all well that ends well, right?
そんなことないです。だって最初からこのボタンを押してれば古賀君に無理をさせずに済む。
But you wouldn't learn about me as well. And I had to deal with my fears, so that's fine. Furuya. That's not true. I know that I showed her unsightly side of me, but I feel like I was able to face my fear of fire. Yep, you were. And it was easier than I thought. I mean, you still won't be able to handle fire very well. Like, it was not around you right now, but at least like you can walk around now. Ducked. Though Furuya was really the one who was up against it, yeah. Still, I've made one small step. True. I'm sure that I wouldn't feel this way if we pressed this button from the get-go. Well, it was a good experience on its own right, you know. That's why I'm extremely grateful. Grateful to her for giving me that tiny bit of courage. Hey, Furuya. Never mind. I think he wanted... not that. Yeah, he wanted to say thank you, I think. There. If it was another situation, I would have been able to say it normally. I'm somewhat embarrassed to say 2 simple words thank you, and in the end I couldn't do it, yeah. So what's on another level? Yeah, these are like floating stairs. Begin our ascent to the second flight of stairs. Not knowing what's lying in store of us, we tread carefully. Oh, there's a door. Okay. It's an open area. And we have like some kind of like magical circle in the middle. Reaching the end of the steps, we discover a space as expansive as the one before. Expansive. The only marked difference would be that it feels like we're above the clouds. As I look up into the sky, I notice that the higher it goes, the darker it appears to be until it's dark as night. And also there's some kind of like mechanism. It's like cogs and stuff here, upstairs, in the sky. Very interesting. Huh. There appears to be some gear-like contraption floating up the further, up in the farthest reaches of the sky. Yeah, I was talking about this. It's also impossible to tell what lies on the other side of the dark sky. In that case, this is clearly an irregular place. That's for sure. Yeah, it's like you're inside of like some kind of like mist area. Also, we will not know where it is exactly, because if we manage to open the door actually and get out, then we just know like the exit, where we exit. We still will not know where this place is. If you think about this, technically it could be even like inside the treasury, because humans can get inside the treasury, but what if the mist is inside of the treasury and the key let you enter like inside of the mist? Like if it's a box or something, you know, something like that, like I said before. If it's that. Could you like, could it be treated as like separate space? Like you can't enter the treasury, but you can enter the space inside of the treasury, like if it's like separated dimension? Yeah, I'm cooking too much, I know. That's also a chance that those creatures could suddenly show up. We cautiously step onto the landing. Huh, look over there. Pura directs her line of sight to the center of the floor. Wards. Magic spell? Something? The entire surface is covered by a large circle, inside of which are peculiar letters, forming some sort of pattern. It emanates a soft light. Following the light upwards, I can see that there are also rays of light reaching down from the gears. Now that you mention it, this word was strange to begin with. A magic circle or two shouldn't be surprising. On top of that, the school was originally built for magic and magie. Though it's still hard to believe that we are still somewhere within the campus. Yeah. Huh? It's true that you see demons and like appear from the magic circles in movies. Tori and I instinctively back away, but... Okay. She says that relieved. Yeah, well, if something was going to happen, it probably would have happened when we first got here. She seems to be confused, but she accepts my logic. I take another look around. At the other end of the platform, blocked by the light, is a door. A vaguely elegant set of double doors is sitting there, all by itself, without the support of any walls. The purpose of such door is questionable, but yeah, it's a door. Let's see if we can use that key with it. Okay, let's see. We slowly approach it. Also, I mentioned before, I don't know if this episode or previous, I don't know how long this is, that you enter this place, and if this place is like freezing time, then Like, you are not getting like any more hungry or anything because you are in state that you entered. I think I get it now why people can't run away from this place. Usually. Or like from places like this. Because probably Neko will not regain mana. If this place is like frozen in time, basically, so they cannot like, you know, age or get hungry, tired and stuff, then they probably don't regenerate mana. So the amount of mana she has left is the same. So if she cannot open this door, then we're fucked. We slowly approach it. Right as I'm about to take out the key. Oh! That's the ghost lady. Oh. Why are you here? Okay, so this ghost person may actually be a mist. And you are here somehow, and we saw you also in the campus. So you can travel freely from this place to another. Okay, you must be very strong mist. Ah. The ghost wearing the white cloak, who we saw some time ago, appears on the other side of the door. You are... I don't know who it is. I think it's she. Like, it's like most, like, common trope, I would say. Also, the shape of chin here. It feels more feminine. I don't, but I've seen it before. We're certainly shaken by the turn of events, but the ghost also seems to be, as it shakes his head, frustrated. Okay. Didn't expect it as. So it doesn't mean any harm. Okay, safe. Can we ask about everything or not? First of all, I'm going to ask clearly, who are you? Actually, what is this place also is interesting me. But when this figure appeared, I think I'm more curious about who are you. Like, we saw you here and we saw you outside, so you can travel without the key. Or maybe you were in possession of this key until Ferry took it from you. No, President had the key. Anyway, who are you? It's like more interesting for me right now. Who are you? That's important to know. However, the ghost doesn't budge. That's a very good question. We can't get any definite answers out of it. However, unlike the various beings we encounter in this world, it doesn't seem like it's going to attack us. Now, what to do next? At that moment... Oh, so we cannot like, ask about everything. Okay, never mind then. It puts its hand under the hood. It proceeds to take out a long string. No, maybe a necklace? Wait, there's a second key? The thing hanging from his or her, for that matter, neck is a key. So you have a... So there's a pair of this? So there's like ghost figure, mysterious figure can like walk through. Now it explains why it disappeared back a few episodes. It went outside like the corner and it just disappeared. It just used the key to travel somewhere else. So it is a person, like I said, like it's not paranormal phenomenon. Also, this person must have like a lot of mana, I think. Probably. But this is interesting. Even President didn't knew like it have like a pair, I think. Huh. Sure. I take out the key out of pocket in my uniform. This key of Janus was the cause of everything. Indeed, comparing the two keys, the sizes and designs are alike. The ghost takes the key dangling from its neck and inserts into the door's keyhole. And the door slightly opens, and there's the night version of the school inside. The door silently opens. It gestured us as if inviting us inside. So it has the same power as this one, huh? I posed another question. Does this lead to our school? This time it gives a slight nod. So it will take us back to our ward? Another nod. Tell us this, is this place really on campus? He or she doesn't answer. It neither nods nor shakes its head. Where is this place then? Yeah. True, trying to get it to say anything is probably impossible. The ghost suddenly walks up to us, okay? And then takes Furuya's hand. Oh? It leads her to the door, as if escorting her. It gives a faint nod to her inquiry. Oh yeah, the path is going to disappear after a certain amount of time. Let's go. Furuya walks through the door first, I follow after her. I am really curious who this person is. It have a, like, second key of Janus. Is there like maybe a mist that can like clone things? You know, like maybe it used some mist to clone the key? Like, is this possible? That's a familiar scene. The hallways of the school at night. We're back. Turning around, I catch a glimpse of the ghosts closing the door from the other side. Wait, what? Yep. The door disappears midway through my question. Only Furuya and I remain. Very curious. Very curious. I don't know what to make out of this yet. Who is this? Why you have the same key? I stare blankly at the location where the door was, but I soon return to my senses. We are, mission successful. Where's everyone? Let's try to find someone and let them know that we're fine. And we're going to have to hear Ushio lecturing us. Looks like it. I can hear the buzzing of students, so it's probably a recess. Being thrown back into the ordinary feels a bit weird after all that time. We can't keep standing around here though. I'll take you back to your classroom, everyone's probably worried sick. So it was using the key to move around, huh? Like a ghost. As I'm about to do so... Yeah. She's quickly surrounded by the group of concerned classmates. Yo, I will leave the explanation to you. Okay. That's a tough question. I'm going back to the bureau. Oh my god, Michiru. I'm going back to the bureau. Omaru probably worried to death. See you later. Next time you pick up something strange, bring it straight to us. I leave the rowdy bunch of students. Hearing her voice from behind, I head towards the bureau. Okay. What kind of scene we are going to witness here? Okay, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. Yeah. Muko going to make us like kneel with books on our head, like legs or something, and give us a lecture. When I think about how I have returned to the bureau, I can't help but sigh. Just as Muko had predicted when she warned me, I ended up in the second mishap. There's going to be no end to her insults. And she'll be giving another one of those absolute zero glares. I cannot go through. I cannot go though. Despite having come back to the school, my footsteps are laden. I'm back. Hi. I say that in somewhat deep, dopey manner, but that's probably my first thing I should say. Yeah, hi. Umaru's alone in the bureau's office. He sits quietly in the chair, looking bored. Yeah. With a chair, he stands up, making a loud bang. Hey, I'm back.
Michi.
Yeah. Oh, his eyes whitened and they became wet with tears.
Michi.
Oh my god. Ah, what a crybaby. Oh, and he says that he wraps his arms around me. Whoa there.
よかったよ。
How can he be so adorable? What the hell is happening? I'd be overjoyed if the one embracing me were a girl, but it seems like he was quite worried about me. Yeah. Hey, you are over-exaggerating.
だってリトさんにミッチーは鍵が使えないはずって言われちゃって、俺なんで渡しちゃったんだろう。
Exactly my thoughts. It like the moment when like Omaru gave him the key, that was my initial thought. So Rito said the same. Like, why the fuck would you give him a key? Like, I told you that only you can use it. I see, so I really don't have mana for it.
それなのに鍵を渡しちゃってごめん。
Jesus. Yeah, that was dumb, Omaru. Nah, I forgot about it too. And it's all because I jumped through the
い
door.
やいや、俺が鍵を渡さなければ。
Yeah, you could just like let me out earlier. No, if I only didn't get
と
in.
にかくごめん。
Oh my god. Likewise. We both lowered our heads. What's happening?
古江町さんはいたの？
I told him that I safely brought her back and took her back to her classroom.
よかった。無事に見つかって。
Yeah, completely unharmed.
じゃあ古江町さんの魔力で戻ってこれたの？
Well, about that. How should I go about explaining this? Rather, where should I even start explaining from? That's going to be a long story. Cutting my sentence short, Omaru lets out a shout. What is it?
ミッチーが戻ってきたこと、牛尾さんとリトさんに知らせないと。
Ah, yeah. He runs over to the telephone. He then picks up the receiver and places a call.
あ、リトさん。特差分室のカラスマですけど、牛尾さんは？
It seems that Muko and Rito are together somewhere in the library. They're probably somewhere deep in shelves since it didn't run. Since I didn't run into them on my way here.
牛尾さん、今ミッチーが。
To be honest, I don't really want to see her. Not letting her know is out of the question though, and so is not seeing her. As I'm wrecking my brain over it, Omaru finishes his call.
今こっちに戻ってくるって。
Oh, is that so? Fun. Yeah.
ミッチー、あの後ってどうなったの？
Well, what a pickle, how do I explain this? Suddenly I'm reminded of what Muko told me to do with the key. Here, having me hold on to this is useless. Muko even said that you should keep it.
わかった。
That problematic key is finally out of my hands. I feel a bit relieved.
それにしても厄介な鍵だよ。
That's for sure. I don't even know where to start when it comes to that word. She sounds worried. I mean, no wonder she's worried, but yeah, maybe she's going to be worried for for the first few seconds, and then she go into like her cold stare mood. I mean, we're trapped with no escape basically, so yeah, she probably thought that we are going to die there. She's here. Preparing myself for her signature glare, I turn to face her. And she's almost crying. No. Oh. She sends me a menacing scowl. However, it's different from her usual one. That's as cold as absolute zero. It feels more warm than cold. She's totally mad. That's the first thing that crossed my mind. Her sharp gaze is clearly sending me that message.
君という人は
Yeah, she's been worried. Her expression wavers. There's a bit of something else mixed in with the anger, like relief. That's the feeling I'm getting. Her eyes seems to be getting wet. Tears? No way. Amaru shrinks away from the disquieting atmosphere between Muko and me. I can endure her stare no longer. I avert my gaze on impulse. Oh, even after you warned me so much, I went and got myself into another incident. You probably think I'm an idiot, right? Well, you're right. Really, this time I did something incredibly stupid. As I'm deriding myself... Damn! Well deserved. Holy shit, I love it. Oh, yeah. She was so worried about you. Like, you could die there. I feel a light impact on my left cheek. By the time I realized that Muko had slapped me, she already withdrawn her hand. Muko?
どうしてあんな勝手なことを危うく大変なことになるところだったんです。それを何ですか。もし帰ってこれなかったらどうするつもりだったんです。
Yeah, she's red with anger. In that state, she yells at me non-stop.
帰ってこれなかったら
I'm at a loss of words. It's my first time seeing her like this. Wow. Yeah, she already care. Turning around, she dashes out through the open bureau office door. I finally catch up with the situation. Okay, what's up with her? Was she always that kind of person? I'm taken aback by the sudden turn of events. It's the complete opposite of what I anticipated. I was expecting her to treat me more coldly and nag and talk down to me endlessly.
心配してたんだよ。
Yeah.
すごく。
Huh?
ミッチーがあの扉の中に入ってからすぐにイトさんに聞いて帰ってこれなくなってることが分かったんだ。
Like, what do you mean, huh? Michiru, like, we expected her cold gaze and stuff after, like, her lecturing you. I can totally see that happening after she calms down. But, yeah, like, she would be worried, like, you didn't have any mana to open the door, you could just die there. You could never go back.
それから牛尾さん、
Everyone were scared.
授業も出ずに図書館でずっと。ミッチーを助けるための方法を探してたんだよ。口には出してなかったけど、心配してることくらい態度で分かったよ。
Hearing his words, I ran out of the office, chasing after her. As I step outside, I can see Muko's bag. I run after it. Muko, wait. There's no way she can hear me from this distance. However, she doesn't stop. I said wait. Catching up to her, I grab her arm. Actually, she stops and turns around.
話してください。
Ray,
何ですか。
I'm sorry, okay? Her eyes widen. She most likely wasn't expecting me to say that. It's certainly embarrassing for me, but I'm sorry for making you worry.
失敗なんてしていません。
She's clearly acting like her usual self, yep. Her calm and collective demeanor is nowhere to be found. Rage isn't the only emotion she's displaying, though.
失敗なんてしてませんから。
Yeah. Your tsundere attitude. Really now?
そうです。
You see, I'm entirely to blame for not heeding your warning. That's why I'm apologizing. I'm truly sorry. I'm sorry. I lower my head.
私は別にそんな。
Raising my head, I see that she's looking away. It's a rare sight, but since she's usually looking straight at me, she's definitely not her usual self.
話してください。
Huh?
腕。
Oh, right, I'm sorry. I was holding onto her arm this entire time. I quickly release it. Her expression is a bit troubled. There's no doubt about it. She's not acting like herself. She never raised her voice or averted her gaze due to an awkward situation before. She always has her emotions in check, but now it feels like they're out of control. It's the first time I've seen her like this.
ワルスの鍵はどうしましたか。
Well, I gave it to Omaru, back to Omaru. But there's a second key. That's important information that we may want to tell someone.
戻ります。
Huh?
分室です。 烏丸くんから
Okay. Saying that, she walks briskly towards the office, breathing a sigh of relief as we follow after her. We return to the bureau without saying a single word.
おかえり。
Omaru's waiting for us by himself in the office. He looks like he has something he really wants to say.
烏丸くん、例の鍵、私が預かることにしました。
Yeah, we are not opening any more doors.
わかりました。
Also, we are supposed to give it back to principal. He gives it to her. Accepting it, she places it in her breast pocket.
学園長には私から返しておきます。
Mm-hmm.
今日はいろいろあり、
Principal should know about the second key. We should tell principal at some point. She proceeds to head for the exit. She glances at me briefly, but then walks out without saying anything. Yeah, we'll bring this up at some point. Her profile still looks different from how it really normally does. It might just be my imagination though.
ミッチ。
Oh, sorry. I made you worry a lot. Let's get going. I'll tell you the whole story on the way back.
さあ。帰ろう。疲れただろ。
A look of relief finally appears on his face. Okay. Oh! What's your viewpoint? Backstory or current?
戻ってきたの。獅子型に牛を。
Okay.
私に何か
So this is after. Okay. So she gave back the key and she's back. Okay, I see. Let's see what she's going to talk about.
はい。古賀みちるは無事だったの？はい。そう。それは良かったわ。それ、やはり古賀くんはこの鍵を使うに足りる魔力がなかったようです。
Ooh.
では、私は
Okay.
やはり使えません。
Wait, is she try? Is there somewhere she wants to go? Like, why would you ask this? You attempted to use it?
そうね。一度なら大丈夫そうよ。獅子
Okay. Okay.
2回目からは保証できないけれ
So
ど、
once should be fine.
一度だけなら確実に使えるということですね。ええ、ありがとうございます。失礼します。
Interesting. So she wants to use it to travel somewhere. But you can only get somewhere within the academy. So why would you want to use it like out of curiosity? It makes no sense for Ushio to use it. Why would she try to use it? Where she wants to go?
ここで使ってみよう。この鍵を。
Where he wants to go? Oh my god, I'm so curious.
いや、一度だけでいい。
One time? Alright. Where are you going?
彼女のいる場所につながれば。
Where she is.
私はただそれだけを。
Is the ghost related to Ushio somehow? Is it like her sister or something? Did her like maybe sister or like been in the school and she disappeared, and she was never found, and they assume like she's somewhere in the school, maybe. Okay, I'll just keep going. My theory is that she's related to the ghost figure somehow. And where it opens? To that another dimension? Or someplace? You are not going to tell me. Oh my god, you are not going to tell me where she went. Oh my god.
ミッチー、もう出られる？
I don't know if we are ready to go, but I know I'm ready to end the episode. But so, is Usha going to be missing? Usha entered the door, bro. I wonder, we don't know if she entered or not. She opened the door, maybe to see where this person is? Or maybe she actually entered the thing. I'm so curious. Well, that's for another episode. That was unexpected. For Ushio wanting to actually use the key to find someone. I did not thought about this. But yeah, anyway. We'll see in the next episode if they will like figure it out that maybe Ushio is missing now. That principal never got the key. Or maybe the ghost is going to bring Ushio back. I don't know what the next arc is going to be about. Very curious about this. But yeah, anyway, that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for being with me. I don't know if this is 1 episode or 2 episodes. I've recorded quite a bit. I've recorded basically the whole arc, I would say. I've realized that this game have a structure of like arcs, like 1 per mist. Like we have the ferry arc, basically, and now we had interdimensional doors arc. So next is going to be something else again. But I will see if I will cut this like in half, because it's been quite long, or maybe I will just leave it long. I'm not sure yet. But anyway, thank you everyone for being with me. Thank you for watching. Leave your comments down below, click that like button if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and become a member if you'd like to support me and see episodes earlier. Thank you once again, and from Pocket Watch, let's get out.